my computer.
Twenty-two was easy.
22 is easy?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Everybody know how to identify?
Yeah.
So we all know how to pick how to create first.
Yeah. Part of a whole.
Yep. So what's the first for number 1?
1/3.
1/3.
2/6.
1/3.
1/3.
2/6 can be simplified. 22 can be simplified to 1/3.
You don't know how to simplify.
I got 1/3 too.
Huh?
I got 1/3 too.
Yeah, 1/3 is right. What's number 8?
1/4.
4.
I did that wrong.
Number 8. Yeah, you good at it.
How you want that? 4
Number 8.
You got it.
Oh, you said number 8, you said number 2.
That's not number 2 either. That's number 5. That's number 5.
Oh, shit, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. What y'all got for number 15?
3, 5. Oh no, not 15. 1/2.
Number 15?
My best friend.
What you got?
1/2.
That's 1/2.
Up live.
Y'all remember how to reduce a fraction? Huh? That's 1/4.
15 is 1/4.
No, number 8 was 1/4.
You said
Number 15 is 1/2.
how?
What you got?
I got 1.
Huh? For number 15?
We on this paper. Oh, how'd you get 1?
Because 2 of them are shaded.
Out of how many?
Oh, I put 2 instead of 4.
Yep. This is small complication, right? I mean, that's easy. What you get?
I am paying attention.
So we know how to identify fraction, right? Now, as far as the simplify part though, who understands how to simplify a fraction?
I know how to do that, I can't explain it.
What you mean?
Like,
You know how to do it on paper?
yeah,
Okay. If you know how to do it, that's fine. You know how to do it? You know how to do it? You know how to simplify? Back there. You know how to simplify? You know how to simplify? Alright, that's 1. You know how to simplify?
yeah.
Kinda.
Alright. So I'm gonna give you a simple 4/8.
Yeah.
This is the exact process, no shortcuts, the exact process you use in simplifying fractions. We're gonna do 4/8,
That's the easy one. Why would you use the easy one?
but the reason you start off with the easy one is so the process isn't confusing with a larger number. So in this case, what are the factors of 4/8? I mean, what are the factors of 4?
4 and 2.
It's another one.
1.
Oh, yeah.
So, we got 1, 2, 4. What are the factors of 8?
1, 2, 4, 8.
1, 2, 4.
And then we will use greatest common factor, right?
Mhm.
Which is 4.
That's the greatest common factor. Now, the reason I write it like this is a fraction. You see this, right? You got your line, 4/4. I said on Friday, whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom. This is a clear indication why. Because when you divide, what we got 4/4, it gives you 1/2. Every problem, if it can be reduce. All you gotta do is work out what the factors are. Now, for a problem that may be a little large. So, 136 over 228. That's a large number, I must say. Okay? One thing I know that go into it
Wait.
is 2. You can't reduce for the 1. So you start with the 2. 2 can go on the left hand. At least. What's that for 136?
170 something. Nope, 20 something. Nope.
What's that for 130?
Yep.
Yep. 68.
Sorry.
What's that for 228? 14. All right. These numbers are a little bit more manageable. Like I can work with these. Or you can do it again. You can
Divide by 2.
One more time. Now this is a longer process, but it's also efficient. So divide by 2. Always pick 2s and 3s. If they can't go into it, most likely nothing can. So 68 divided by 2 is what? 114 divided by 2 is what?
Something with 7.
Now we had numbers that we know completely. I can get 57. Can you even get 57 by multiplying?
No.
That's a good point. But that and 7, that's kind of hard. You sure? You sure? So y'all just gonna take my word on it.
What you say? What was the question?
It's nothing that you can multiply.
3.
57.
3.
Yeah?
Because this how I know it's divisible by 3, because if you add 5 plus 7 and you get 12, and 12 is divisible by 3. So that's a shortcut, sorry.
Yeah. You know, I don't even know what she just did. It sounds nice. Only reason I knew is because I saw 27 instantly. I knew 3 going 27 at the time. That's the only reason I knew. You was like, where the heck you get 27 from? I already took 30 away. That's just how my brain did it. And 3 going to 34 evenly.
What you confused about? What you just did?
Exactly. So
Because-
this is 3 and 19.
How you
So
can see if a number's
the
divisible
factors
by
of
3?
34 should be what?
Add the numbers together.
1,
5 plus 7.
2,
20.
17, 34. What's that? 1, 3, 19, 57. Y'all see anything common? Besides the 1.
Nope. No.
Don't see no common? That is in the simplest form, man. You know what I'm saying? It can't go any lower. Once you break this down, like this, if all we got common is 1, then you can't simplify anymore.
When you asked us, wasn't your question, what could go to 57?
Yeah,
Oh,
I said nothing.
oh.
Just to see, like, just because I say nothing don't mean the answer's nothing. You still got to do it.
But you see how I knew it was 3 though? Because 5 plus 7. This is how you can know it's a shortcut. If any number is divisible by 3, it works for everything. So don't say no. Yeah, add the numbers
We're not
together,
doing that.
and if that's divisible by 3, then you know
I-
the number is
I'll tell you why
divisible
we're
by
not doing
3.
it. I'm just tell you why. Okay? So bear with me. I've never heard that. And I'm just being honest.
But it's facts though.
Until I can't teach it if I personally haven't proved it myself. So let's just see. I'm gonna try.
Go for it, buddy.
Are we gonna be doing math all day, the whole class?
Yeah, I had no idea what's going on with the system. Well, I do have no idea what's going on with the system, problem is. Yeah, I just got a big problem. You might be right.
I'm definitely
You
right.
might be, that might be a nice little trick you just told me about.
And
That goes into an evening. Every number I did, this one, no, this one, yes, yes. Might be a nice little trick.
if 2 and 3 can go in the number, you know 6 can go in. But go ahead.
Look at his face.
And I told her don't do that. I wanted her, I got it. But that is a nice one. I've never. But once again, that's also good. I found my own shortcuts along the way. This is how you reduce stuff. This is the black and white straight. How you do it? No corners cut. You break the factors down of each number in fraction form, and you pick. Nowadays, a shortcut within this. When you do it this way, this is how you can tell what you're reducing to. 4 times what give you 4?
6.
No, 4 times what give you 4?
4.
4 times what give you 4?
4.
Oh,
One.
One, right.
Yeah, they're making check in.
I'm about to say, you gotta make sure you pay attention to the question. But 4 times 1 give you 4, right?
Right. So.
4 times what give you 8?
2.
Whatever the multiple is in the equation, I mean, when you break it down, that's your answer. No matter which one you look at. As always, we'll do it. Whatever that multiple is to give you that number you wrote there. You see? 12 over 15. When you divide it by 3 and reduce, you get what? 4 or 5. Your answer's in that as well. That's just a little shortcut in case you mess up at that part for some reason. You got to that part and then you mess up dividing yourself. It happens. Now, went over this part first. Who has questions on how to simplify? What's your question?
How to simplify.
What do you mean how to simplify? I just showed you.
Oh, yeah, you already did that. But.
You ready to ask me how to simplify it? I just say it.
I
Put my
know.
oxygen into the air.
I was
Give me my
just
chips.
messing with
I know. Alright.
you. Alright, no, wait a minute. Alright, this one, like,
Is it simplifying? Huh?
simplify.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a couple key points on simplifying as well. If you see a 5 and a 0, it's divisible by 5. No matter what, listen. Always divisible by 5. Always. But you have to see a 5 and a 0. If you see a 5 and a 2, it's in simplest form.
You said, is it in simplest form? No. Yeah, because they even and odd.
But you can leave that like that, 5 over 2?
No, it's 15 over 122.
Oh.
There's only 2 numbers that can give you 5s.
A
For the most
0.
part. 3 and 5. If you add enough 3s together, you get a 5. And I say 3s and not 9s because 3s are usually smaller and they'll get you there more accurately than 9s. But once you see a 5, if that other number is a 5 or a 0, instantly start looking at 3s, like start counting by 3s. See if you can put the 3 into the number right here. That's not a 0. Immediately. Like
Or if you add them together.
40. Nope, I'm gonna be left with a decimal.
I mean,
That is true.
that's easy.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, they still gotta know how to do it properly. Try to divide it by 3. I still do like that though. It's very interesting. I'm not very tired. Like, what school did you go to?
I went to Lakeland Elementary Middle School. My teacher name was Miss Coppage, my math teacher.
Yeah, she taught y'all shortcuts.
She's no joke. She's really no joke, seriously.
So, that's how we break those down. Oh, I feel like old man. Man, time to focus up, pay attention. Who's good at adding and subtracting fractions? No. Can't give me no more of your shortcuts for the day. You gave me one for the day.
All right, I got one for tomorrow too.
All right, thank you. One a day. My brain only handle one a day. So, oh, I'm about to go with adding and subtraction. Did you guys know it? First off, who knows the fundamentals of how to add a fraction? Somebody give me one of the first steps you had to do.
Yeah, make sure that the denominators are the same.
All right. Do we all understand that? Do everybody know what the denominator is?
That's
The
the
bottom
bottom number.
Y'all sure it's not that one?
No, the top is an numerator.
Oh, that could fool me, I ain't know. So we gotta make sure the denominator is the same. How we do that?
That's basically right there. You gotta find the last number that goes in both of them.
That's a great come back. What we looking for?
Huh? What your question was?
What we looking for when we trying to change the denominators?
The numerator.
No, what are we looking for?
Oh, a common denominator.
Yeah, but anybody know what's going?
The GCF.
That's great come factor.
Greatest common denominator.
LCM, least common multiple.
Oh yeah. It's been a long time.
So, we're gonna start with number 1. Everybody got number 1 up?
Which one we on?
Page 33, right?
Yeah. You got 50 on you?
Don't have it with me.
Please pay attention and ask your question.
Don't have it with me. That
Now,
was the
once you
thing.
come back
That
to
was
me
my answer.
on Wednesday, but then, I don't know how to do this. Well, did you answer any questions? You did? Well, that's not my problem now. Now, we'll look at you and say that. So please speak up. Number 1, what's the first fraction?
2/3. 2 and 1/3.
Thank you. What's the sign, plus or minus?
Minus
All right. What is it?
1
Already?
Hola.
plus
Okay.
4
4 over 1
No,
6.
4 wholes and 1 6.
So 4 and 1 6. All right. First things first. This is kind of simple. What's the denominator we can make all these fractions?
6.
6. All right. That means we don't have to touch these. I understand that. They already got the denominator.
Right.
These two, they fine. How do we make this 1 to 6?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
No.
Add 2.
But
the
that
3
would
times
get-
2 plus 1.
Right. That's what I said.
They'll turn into a mixed
Improper fraction.
Because
Wow.
you want it
Because
to
the
be
other
6.
ones.
It won't make the denominator 6.
Oh.
What do you gotta do?
Multiply 3 by 2.
Yeah.
Multiply this 3 by 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're 6. And then 1 by 2.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was waiting for. So we got 2 and 2 over 6 minus 1 6 plus 4 and 1 over 6. Now we can solve prime. What's 2 6 minus 1 6?
1 6.
All right, so we got 2 and 1 6 plus 4 and 1 6. What's 4 plus 2?
6.
All right, so we got 6.
And 2 6.
Okay.
Equal to 6 and 1/3.
equals 6 1/3.
I said it.
Who's confused on what just happened? Alright, thank you. What part? Everything. So, tell me what you heard or what you saw. No, I mean, I'm thanking you for that. So, you see the 2 1/3. Do you see the original problem? You know you got your paper up? Alright, what's the original problem?
2 1/3 minus 1/6 plus 4 1/6.
Alright. Understand, first step in adding or subtracting fractions. First step, make all denominators the same. You understand that? Meaning you can't add, subtract, do anything to this fraction, this problem, until every single fraction in the problem has the same denominator. So, what we did is, we know 6 looks like that's the common denominator we can all pick, right? How do you turn that 1/3 in the equivalent fraction with 6 as the denominator? To what?
You multiply 1/3 by 2.
If I multiply,
The 1 comes and the 3 comes.
that's not 2 though.
They get the.
But listen, the reason I say that is that's not 2. 1/3 times 2 is this. 1/3 times 2 over 1. That's times 2. Based on what you said, that's times 2.
2/3.
You gotta say times whatever the number is you're multiplying, make sure you say that number over itself. That equals 1. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. You multiply that by 2, is that the same? You're gonna get 2/3. Is 2/3 equal to 1/3? No, I'm gonna confuse you if I keep talking. No, whenever you do it, you gotta say the number over top of itself, because one day you might actually write, oh, I gotta multiply by 6, and you know 6 is equal to 6 over 1, not 6 over 6. That's 2 different fractions. Complete different values.
Can you do, number 2?
I'm gonna go over it.
Cause I wanna know,
So the answer is 6 1/3. That's the answer.
Did I did the answer, but I'll go over it.
You see how you got it though? Me?
So, you multiply by 2 or by 2 over 2?
I see how he got it. I know.
Well, you think.
So we gotta unconfuse you. You gotta understand the difference between saying 2 and 2 over 2. What does 2 over 2 equal? Anybody know?
1 whole.
1 whole. What does 2 over 1 equal?
2.
No.
Two.
Equals 2. You see the difference?
2 over
2 over 2 equals
Oh.
1.
Right.
This, when you divide it, equals 1. This is 2. When you divide 1 into 2, what do you get?
1.
When you divide 1 into 2, you get 2. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Y'all see the difference? You see the difference in me saying 2 over 2 and me saying 2? In my mind, when you say multiply by 2, I see this. When you say multiply by 2 over 2, because whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom, or whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. I see this. And that's a big difference. If I say, hey, you make $1 an hour and you give me 10 hours, you only make 10 hours. But let's say I said you make 2. You like, nah, you owe me $10 more. That's a big, you see how changing is not that 1-to-1 ratio no more? This 2 over 6 equals the same thing as 1 over 3. 1 over 3. When you divide it, 6 goes into 20, 0.3333. just like 3 goes into 1, 0.3333. You're not changing the values of the fractions. You're just making the numbers work so that you can do the arithmetic. But I will do the next one. So keep it going. So what's the next one?
12 and 1/3.
Those numbers too big. I can't do it. I'm gonna let you do it.
You gotta do a big one.
12 and 1/3.
I'm not going. Somehow. Not you. No, I'm not gonna let you do it because you be having your ways, and there's nothing wrong with your ways. But like I said, if I can't sit here and prove everything to do, and I can't say, hey, this works. Like the threes, yeah, that was a nice trick. It was quick, it was simple. I can prove it. So
Well, if you don't do any tricks, can't you do it then?
you don't got no tricks on us.
I got some tricks.
All right, then keep it in bags yourself. Who had
I need
problem?
help.
You want to do it, Miss Justice? Why? You think gonna get it wrong? Talk. Come on. You want to do it? Why? You shot too?
I want to do 9 if you're doing 9. Okay.
You doing number 2? Thank you.
I don't know if mine's right.
I don't care if it's right. I
If
just
we're
want
going to do
somebody
number
know.
9, I want to do number 9.
And
That's
just,
my number.
oh, that's very much over.
Oh, no, 9 is all right.
That's a month. That's it. Is everybody here short?
No.
I know you're kind of tall. You're kind of tall too, right?
There's nothing wrong with being short.
No, it's not. I was just saying, like,
Jesus is
I just
5'1".
realized he was what?
5'1".
Oh,
Jesus.
you gotta show me that one.
I wouldn't.
Did you fart?
That was a chill. If I did, you embarrass me.
You say excuse me.
I didn't fart.
No, you can never add to change it.
Oh, that's how I did it.
So now that you know, multiply. What's the least from the 9? What's the one multiple that you can do best?
The 3, right? Let's go from that 3. We gotta change the 2.
You can't change the 2 to a 3.
We gotta change what?
All of them. So what?
All 3 of us to 6.
So a 6.
You got any viewers?
Had
All right. How do
4.
you turn that 3 into a 6?
4 people came. I want to say.
All right. What's the
I mean,
four?
they going now, but they can't do like a post set for a while.
All
I
right.
wasn't talking to them.
Times
So
2.
I
Times 2. All right. Don't multiply that. All right. What do you got to do to turn
All
that 2?
of them, right?
We got to turn that 2 into a 6 though. How do you turn it into a?
Times 3.
All right. There you go. And back to the 3. Yep. Now rewrite the whole problem with the new fractions.
Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get.
All right. Now work part by part. So. What's up, nigga?
But she gets 16 and 5 6. Oh, 9 and 6. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I don't know how she did that.
Hold on, I don't think I can even.
Yeah, because I'm trying
Because
to.
I think it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, she right. Yeah, she right.
I wasn't paying
Well, I know
attention,
she-
honestly.
No,
What part?
That's a
That's
lot of
six.
weird shit.
The
Where
one,
at the end?
yeah, I think the 1 6 is, I don't know.
No, she's
5
subtracted.
separate 4 is 1.
Oh, it's a stretch, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she right.
Good job.
How she get the 2?
What 2?
Unless she multiplied everything.
But
Oh.
So,
I was thinking one.
remember.
Yeah.
when you change your fractions, you use multiplication.
And that's the number that all can go into.
No, that's the number you gotta multiply. So, when you're, the opposite of like reducing, we divide. So when we're trying to change these denominators and stuff and make them work, you multiply always, okay? Sometimes you're not gonna multiply each fraction by the same number. Give me an example.
Number 4.
What's the fractions?
No, not number 4. Number.
Make me have to borrow from a fraction.
Number 3.
I mean, from a whole number.
Number 3.
Number 3 gonna make me borrow from a whole number.
Hold No, number 4. Number 4.
Hold up.
Number 4. Because 25 and 1/3 got to get reduced to 24 and 3/3.
Number 14.
Number 4.
14.
But I need help with number 4.
Alright, so you gonna need help with this one. 26.
That's stupid. I always do only 14. It's not that one.
26.
Wait,
Minus
I have this.
17.
17 and 2/3 plus 6 and 3/8.
Now, the reason I just chose this one.
Because it's a whole number.
Right here. You have a 3 and you have an 8. How do you turn the whole number to a fraction?
Take one from it. Take one from it and turn the 1 to a fraction. But a fraction gotta match. The denominator and the numerator gotta match because they equals one whole.
Okay, that's very true. Now, looking at this problem, anybody tell me what's that least common denominator? Most likely it's gonna be
24.
24. How do you get that to 24? How do you get those two fractions to 24? Which one? 8 times what gives you 24?
3.
Look at each fraction
Three.
individually. Alright, so that's times 3 times 3. 3 times what gives you 24?
9. Oh, 8.
8.
I thought you was multiplying. Oh, baby.
That gives me 17 to 16 over 24 plus 6
And 9
and 9
over
over
24.
Where you get,
Plus.
where's 16? Where you get 16? Oh, 2 times 8.
Yeah, what you do to the bottom, you do to the top.
Where we get that 2 from? Why we do the 2, you said? Why did we get that 2? You that 2? I mean 3.
What 3?
The 3 that you multiplied by.
Where did we get it from?
Yeah.
So we agreed that 8 and 3 had a common multiple. That multiple is
24.
24. That's the lowest one that we could go to.
Right.
How
Okay.
do you turn, like, what number do you multiply 8 by to
I
get
get it
24?
now.
Now, here's where it gets straight. We have a 26 right here. Now, fraction form, you write 26
Over 1.
over 1, or you borrow from that 26. We now know what our least common denominator is. 24.
24 over 24.
25 and borrow 1 whole. What's 1 whole equal in this case?
24 over 24.
Where we get 25 from?
Because 26 minus 1, because we taking 1 from there, but we got to turn our 1 into a fraction, so that's 24
Borrow
over
1
24.
whole.
Why
So
did we
you leave
subtract
it
21 from 26?
Yes, you leave it 24 with
Because we
24.
taking 1 from
Because
26, because we
borrow
hope we need to
one
borrow
whole.
1.
Oh. But
One
can't
whole.
you do it like
Right, you get it?
26 over 1, then 1 times 24?
You
and
can. You can do it that way.
I'd rather do it that way.
This is
What
the
you do?
way, this is the other way. I'll write both of them side by side, 24. Somebody tell me what 26 times 24 is. What's that?
Calculator. I can't do it.
That should be 676. Is it 676? 656? Which one?
624.
It's 624? 25 times 25 is 625.
25, so you said.
No, you're right. You're right. You said 624, right? God dang it. Wow, where did I get 656 from?
It's okay, everybody make mistakes.
Hey, I'm only. Alright, so you said 624. You sure you really want to work with that number? Is it simpler for you to actually write it out this way?
That borrowing stuff is annoying.
624 over 24. Alright, so these two fractions, 25 and 24, 24s, or 624, they're both right. You understand? 26. When you look at 26, you see what we did right here, right?
24
Basically,
times
it's the
24.
same thing you
24
do.
times 24
Right.
equals 624.
It's the same thing, you just using different methods.
So if you do 624 divided by 24, you get 26.
So, we're gonna do it this way first. 25 minus 17 is what? 8. 24 minus 16 is what?
Oh goodness.
14.
8 plus 9 is what?